Hi everybody, this is Dan Talk Sense, and today I'll be telling you about 5 fragrances which are clones of more expensive fragrances and they perform really well in the high heat of the summer. If you want to know what my choices are and why, then please stay tuned. Now, many people in the fragrance groups that I've been part of have been asking the same question: which fragrances out there are really good value and they perform in the high heat of the summer? Now, like many people out there, I struggle with fragrances performing on my skin throughout the high heat, and with fragrances in the summer we usually go for the citrus based fragrances and they don't tend to last as long. But what I've done today is I picked out 5 in my collection which perform really well. I'm going to tell you what they're clones of, and I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I thought I'll just raise awareness of these 5 fragrances. Now, the first one is Hermes Legacy. Now, this is a clone of Chanel's Platinum Aiguiste. Now, for me, this performs slightly better than Aiguiste. When you put them side by side, if you put them one on one wrist or one on the other, Chanel smells of a slightly higher quality without doubt, but this one lasts about 2 hours longer. In the air, most people wouldn't tell the difference, and this gets me lots of compliments when I wear it in the office. This is so refreshing, and it's one of those fragrances that you just keep sniffing your arm because of how classy and how nice it smells. And I managed to pick this up off eBay for about 20 quid, £20, so really good value. And you can get this off eBay or Amazon for the same price, about 20 to 25 pounds. Hermes Legacy, really good clone of Platinum Aiguiste. Now, the second one is from the house of Zara, and it's called 9.0. And this is a clone of the original Dior Homme, and you've got the note of iris in here with bergamot, juniper, coriander, pepper, cardamom. You've got quite a lot of notes in there. Really refreshing. You'll get about 3 to 4 hours projection out of this one, and I know people are critical of Zara fragrances because of their performance issues, but this is a Zara fragrance that actually performs really well. It's refreshing, classy and perfect for the office. So if you want an alternative to Dior Homme, then Zara 9.0 is a fragrance that you should search for. I know that Zara have got it in stock at the moment. It was in my local Zara in Telford. It's one of those fragrances that they will always bring out. It's one of their sort of signature scents. 9.0 is definitely one that you should be looking out for. Now, the third one is from a house called Pocketsense, and they're based in the UK. And this is a clone of Bois de Portugal, and this is called Lizbao. So this is another nice barbershop fragrance. It's got lemon verbena in it. It's like creamy and really green and nice and fresh. And I smell Bois de Portugal in John Lewis, and I recognised this. It was the first time I smelled Bois de Portugal, and it sort of made me happy because I recognised the smell of this clone, and I thought they've got it really done really well with it. Pocketsense, a UK based company, that was only £35, and the difference between most clones I felt with Pocketsense is that they take away that harsh opening with the alcohol blast. They seem to get it right, so when you first spray it on your skin you don't get that alcohol blast, but it's got really good solid performance. If you like Bois de Portugal, it's worth checking out Lizbao from Pocketsense, UK based clone company. Well, interpretations of fragrances, they've done a really solid job on this one, and this does get me a lot of compliments in the office. Now, the fourth one that I'll mention is well known. In all honesty, I'd be surprised most people haven't heard of Ellis 360 Red, but I couldn't leave it out. This is a clone of the original Acqua di Gio. For me, it's got decent performance. You'll probably get about 2 to 3 hours out of that one of projection. And it's got a nice pepper note in it that adds to the Acqua di Gio DNA. I would say, some people might think that 2 to 3 hours isn't above average performance, but with a lot of fragrances that are brought out now, I feel that 2 to 3 hours is actually above average in terms of projection, sadly. I miss the days, in the 90s where fragrances used to last all day, but sadly we're in a situation now where a lot of the notes that were powerful have been taken out. This one I get 2 to 3 hours projection, really decent, and it's refreshing, and it's a good take on Acqua di Gio, so really solid. Now, I've saved the best till last. And this is a clone of Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultramol. This is Afnan 9 PM. Now, for a long time, I thought that Zara's Gourmand Leather was the closest clone of Ultramol, and it still is a fantastic fragrance, but that's got iris and leather in there, and I've done a full review of that fragrance, but this one is the closest you'll get to the Ultramol fragrance. It's very consistent all the way through. You pick up that pear and citrus notes in the top, and this is a beast mode of a performer. Out of all these, this performs the best. This is solid. You'll get all day projection performance out of this one, and then when you put in your shirt in the wash, you'll smell it coming off the collar. Really solid clone, and I got that for about £35 off eBay. This is quite difficult to get hold of if you're based in the UK. There was a number of companies that wouldn't send this out because of Brexit. They were saying about additional fees, but I managed to get this, and I was really pleased because Ultramol is not, in terms of performance projection, it's not as good as it once was. It first came out in 2017, and the performance projection then was solid, was well above average, and I don't think it's quite as good now. So if you want a substitute for that, then Afnan 9 PM is absolutely splendid. I've only picked 5, there's plenty more. If you want to see a part 2 of this video, let me know in the comments down below and I'll drop a part 2. I will be doing more videos out in my garden because the weather at the moment in the UK is 21 degrees, so absolutely superb. I will be dropping a review of the brand new Yves Saint Laurent Blue Electric. That's in the post. That should be arriving tomorrow, so I should be dropping a review of that tomorrow. And if you like what you see, you like the content, then I kindly ask that you hit that subscribe button down below, as there'll be more content like this on the way. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll speak to you all very soon.